Hey guys, right now I just shampooed my client. She's wearing a sew-in and I'm going to blow out her hair prior to her going under the dryer just to cut her drying time down a little bit and also to show off this beautiful raw Indian curly hair that she's wearing. But before I get into it, I'm going to ask you to click that like button, hit the subscribe, and even comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and I'm going to give you everything I can, keeping you educated and entertained. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so I initially started out with my hand and then I went ahead and grabbed my detangler brush, but I'm only going to do that right in the beginning here because I like to take my hand and stretch out the hair and go ahead and apply the hot air with the blow dryer to get the texture nice and stretched out prior to even using any type of detangling tool, just because I see a lot of stylists raking through hair, a lot of people at home raking through hair, and they're not realizing that it's the tension and not the teeth that get the hair nice and stretched out to a good place where you can go ahead and either curl or flat iron it or silk press. So just keep that in mind. This is the raw Indian curly hair that is available for purchase on MoniqueJanaeBeauty.com. And this hair is awesome. It is super lightweight. The curl pattern is beautiful. I mean, you don't have to put much product on this hair and it's gorgeous. It also blows out really nice and silky, but still maintains quite a bit of natural looking texture. The luster's not super high. So I love this hair. This is like my go-to hair for my clients that are wearing their natural hair but want to find a nice good extension that's gonna be lightweight like their natural hair and blend well. I like to use this raw Indian curly. Take a look at it though, it is gorgeous. And I'm prepping my client actually to go under the dryer. Me blowing this hair out is just going to cut her drying time down a little, and we're not going to be having to sit around and wait for her to be under that dryer, getting her nice and blown out. Now you'll see me go through and pull that detangling brush through, but do you see how easy that glides through? I mean, it is no work at all. So I wanted to take the time to give you guys a little bit of info about the maintenance appointment that I do for my clients that wear sew-ins. It's really, really important for the hair underneath our sew-ins to be taken care of. You are putting it away and you're not manipulating it, and that is great. You're tucking it away from the elements, but we still can't neglect it. We've got to get it still shampooed. We got to keep the scalp nice and clean, keep the pH of the scalp nice and balanced. So that is what a sew-in maintenance appointment looks like at Monique Janae Beauty. I'm over here making sure that the hair and the scalp underneath those protective styles stays nice and healthy and not neglected. It's really important because hair, when it's tucked away in a sew-in, at least, I'm going to say my clients wear their sew-ins for about 8 to 10 weeks. That's a long time to not be giving the hair any type of hydration, to not be giving the scalp any type of stimulation or any type of pH balancing. There are some good products out there too for you ladies who are doing these things at home to keep your scalp's pH nice and balanced and to keep your hair from getting too brittle and dry underneath these sew-in protective styles, because many people who are wearing sew-ins and are not getting the length retention that they want, I can almost guarantee you it has to do with the maintenance or lack thereof. Because when that hair comes out of a sew-in after being tucked away for weeks and weeks at a time, it is dry and it can be brittle, and the ends specifically can be super dry. And anybody that knows anything about length retention knows that you have got to make sure that you keep the ends of your hair nice and hydrated, or else they just break off. And you're wearing these long protective styles and you're not getting the results you want. So just want to touch on that for a hot second while you watch me blow this beautiful hair out. I mean, do you guys see that? I'm not going to stop talking about the way this hair looks as it's blown out because the texture of it is fabulous. I mean, it reminds me a lot of my own hair when it's blown out, even though my curl pattern is not this loose. I mean, this hair maintains a lot of its integrity when it's blown out. So just take a look at it. Get a good look-see. Once again, this is the Raw Indian Curly, and it can be purchased at MoniqueJanaeBeauty.com. And I guarantee you're going to love it. Take a look. Look at that. Look at that. And I'll show off some of these curls too. You'll get to see them in their natural state before they get blown out. Just take a look at how beautiful they are. You see that? Gorgeous. And do you see how it blows out? The blowout texture is awesome. I mean, you don't even have to flat iron it if you don't want to. You could wear this nice blowout texture. So she's blown out and mostly flat ironed, and I just wanted you to take a good look at this texture. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see the shine? Do you see the natural luster on this hair? The texture is still there. It doesn't look like Barbie hair. It's gorgeous. So after that blowout, after sitting my client under the dryer and getting her braids nice and dry, I'm just going over this hair with one pass, and it is getting so nice and straight. And the best part about it is it still has texture. So when I silk press the top of my client's hair out at the top, it's gonna blend right in with this. Just watch. So as you can see, I moved right along into my client's natural hair, and I just been taking the pressing comb and making sure that her edges are nice and straight, making sure that her roots get nice and straight, so that when I am finished styling her, this hair looks seamless. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do these nice finishing touches on my client's maintenance appointment, and you're gonna get another look at this hair and see how beautiful it blends with her natural hair. This hair is the truth, y'all. I'm telling you, it is awesome. You gotta get you some. So as you can see, her hair melts right on into this hair. I mean, just beautifully. And this is what I live for. I just live to transform and give my client the look and the feel and the confidence that they want to have when they're out in the world going on about their business. They can feel confident in knowing that the hair on their head is being well taken care of, whether it's under a protective style or whether it's out. And I am just pleased. I'm super pleased to do what I do, be of service to all the ladies out there that come to me. I enjoy them immensely. And I just want to give you another look at this hair and look how gorgeous it is. And don't forget, you got to stay on top of your maintenance, ladies. You got to take care of your hair underneath those sew-ins and protective styles. You got to make sure that you're keeping your scalp nice and clean, avoiding buildup on the scalp because that causes growth issues. You want to make sure that you're keeping those ends nice and hydrated and moisturized because that's going to affect your length retention. And you're going to really make sure that you're going to someone that cares about all of this so that you can have not only your desired look, but that you can know when you want your hair out and you don't want to be tied up in a protective style, that you can feel confident knowing that your hair is at its best because you are getting the best care and the best service. And that's what I love to provide. I love to provide the best care, the best service, the best hair. And so once again, just take a look at this beautiful hair and how my client's hair just melts right on into it. It is just amazing. And make sure you hit that like, go ahead and subscribe. I know I said that earlier, but I'm here to keep you educated, entertained, and I want you to enjoy these videos. So let me know how you like this video. Let me know how you like the hair. Let me know how you like the info, and let me know if you want to know anything else because I'm here to give it to you. Thank you for tuning in. Now make sure you come back right here to my channel, Monique Janae Beauty. I'm going to be giving you all of the tips, all the tricks, keeping you educated and entertained. I'll catch you next time.